welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing a video I wasn't actually sure we were ever going to do, but we are answering some of your assumptions about us.
Questions or assumptions?
Assumptions. These are assumptions. I did get some questions, but unfortunately, those are for another video.
I love an assumption, because sometimes, we ask people on 8pm.tube on Instagram their assumptions about myself, about Miranda, and about our relationship, and we will be answering those questions, and they will be appearing right over there.
And they're not questions, they're definitely assumptions.
Got it.
The questions are for another time.
Another video.
So I say we just dive right in.
Dive!
Oh, I'll be reading them off my phone because that's where they are, so don't come for me. The first assumption, you guys do drugs. No, I don't do any drugs. I have enough anxiety when it comes to having to take like an Advil for my period cramps. I really have an issue. So that's a no for me, dog. Great. Miranda drinks a lot. That's incorrect.
That's me.
That's her. I drink a lot of
Water.
I drink a lot of reaching for it, green tea. But alcohol, no, not for me.
I'll get that gin. I'll get that Remy. I'll get that rim treat. I'll get a little bit of brown, a little bit of white. I like a nice grappa. I like a nice limoncello. I like a mixed drink. I can go on.
Yeah, that she can, and she can literally go on.
Yeah, I can knock on that.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's fun. Your relationship ain't genuine.
Ain't? Did you say ain't? So rude.
They said ain't.
I have to be honest with you guys. This was actually one of the first relationships where I have not had to manipulate who I am in order to make the other person feel comfortable, which then in turn made me feel more comfortable. I've had great relationships in my life, obviously not great enough because I would never marry anybody. But because of her, she does things that makes me feel comfortable in my skin even when I wasn't feeling comfortable in my skin. So
I love her so much. It's crazy. Yeah. Raven is obsessed with her weight.
Other people used to be. Y'all remember when being thick wasn't cool? Yeah, I was a part of that trend when my thickness was not, a part of celebrated. It was knocked down. It was judged. It was made fun of. It was just bullied in a way. So I came from that generation. So I'm a little bit obsessed with my weight because that's how I grew up. And also, I have diabetes that runs in my family. And the foods that are given to us as Americans do not always promote healthy lifestyle behavior. And so, yeah, I'm obsessed. Aren't you? Are you obsessed with your weight, babe?
It's a tricky one. I think that, am I conscious of my weight? Yes. Do I weigh myself regularly? No. Am I aware of how I eat, and do I exercise daily? Yes. Was I obsessed at one point in my life? Yes. It's a constant evolving relationship with food and body image and the messaging that we've downloaded. Obviously we had different messaging, but we had similar scarring in ways where neither of us got to grow up just feeling confident in the bodies we were in. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. But obsessed, no, I feel like that would be the wrong word to describe me today. I've worked hard to...
But yesterday, no, just playing, just today.
Right. Yesterday, I was obsessed. Today, I'm a little bit better. Ask me tomorrow, you never know.
You never know.
Your families originally didn't support your relationship. My family has always, I'm really lucky, my family has always supported my relationships. There was a point in time where my family was like, she hurt you. You sure you're going back on into
that? Wow. She's just going to bring up the past like that, though.
This is a real, we have to be,
wow.
This is a safe space. They understand.
First of all,
they always supported you.
Wow.
and me.
You don't bring up the past. First of all, let's just pause everything right now. I don't want to go back and do the beginning, but I don't like this tree trunk coming out the top of my head. So I'm gonna just move it a little bit. So y'all okay with that? Hold for a second. I can't stand this.
Oh my god, wow. We've done this 6 times. This is gonna drive me crazy. I just wanted one seamless thing.
It's not gonna happen, babe. It's called not happening.
Trust me, I don't like the orchid coming out of my head or that my bun blends into the window over here and makes me look like a half-bald monk. But I just shut up and put up.
Since when? Oh, isn't that better?
Yes. You guys are sick rich.
Yes. Extra money!
Raven, a hype beast.
Yes. My brother told me that I was. And you know what? I am. I like labels. I like the new fresh joints that come out. The closet is fresh. The closet is real fresh.
To death. Miranda has a boyfriend on the side.
Who? What's his name? What's his address?
I'm loyal / monogamous, I think, to a fault. You know those people who are like, oh yeah, I like totally love my partner or my person, but I kind of have a crush on this person. I just seriously do not relate. So no boyfriend on the side. You rarely ever fight.
A fight as one has seen in a relationship where it's like, I can't stand you! Get out of here!
I can't stand you either! Leave me alone!
That doesn't happen over here in this family, and it never will. We don't really fight. We have very intense disagreements without raising our voice, and we always listen to each other within the conversation.
And I think for me, fundamentally, I understand that conflict is a necessary and normal part of life. Meaning you are going to feel irritation towards somebody, you are going to disagree, and that is absolutely okay. And learning how to navigate conflict with your partner is super important. And also, when I come back to the fundamentals of like our relationship, I love her so much. My intention is always from a good place, and I have to believe that that's the same for her with me. So if she snaps at me, I have to work really hard, and I mean it when I say work hard at this, to not personalize it and understand that like she's a human and that happens, and sometimes you're short, and I've done the same thing and it's misdirected, and instead of internalizing it and running away with it in my brain on what I call the crazy train, it's just like taking a breath and understanding. Y'all met in a really weird place.
Yes.
So the first time we met was in a gay bar in West Hollywood where Raven was a host of a karaoke night. And
all my drag queens, hashtag drag queens.
Whoop, whoop, you love a hashtag.
I love a hashtag.
That you're into musicals and aren't easily grossed out.
I am into musicals.
So am I, so am I, so am I.
So am I, so am I. Are we grossed out easily? It depends on what it is for me. I mean, she's a doula, so, you know, she gets to see all that stuff.
Yeah, like birth, there's a lot of stuff happening. But certain things do gross me out. This one over here likes to watch a lot of like Dr. Pimple Popper, massive cysts on the head. The guy, his nose is like this huge because the growth has overtaken the face, and then the doctor goes in, and then there's like pus and blood and 10 pounds of... I thought she was like trying to eat it. That was terrifying. That grossed me out. Y'all both know how to twerk.
I know how to twerk. She knows. She's learning how to twerk. Babes has a problem disconnecting her back from her butt, so they kind of don't work. You have to know how to disconnect it to make it pop. She doesn't know how to. She knows how to make it wave. She doesn't know how to make it pop yet.
Yeah, it's a process. I don't really understand how to engage in that part of my body.
I know, babes. We're working on it.
I'm doing a lot better. Raven gets a lot of crap for being married to a white woman.
Personally, no one's coming up to me saying anything. When we first dated years ago, I felt the residual judgment of what black people normally say when a black person is dating a white person and vice versa, blah, 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 blah. but it wasn't an external thing. It was purely internal, and so that kind of put a damper on our relationship the first time we dated. And then when we got back together, I was like, I don't care anymore. I love her. What did your people say about dating a black girl?
Nobody said anything. And if people did think things, they never said anything. That you are smart, talented women who are going to take over the world.
Well, the assumption that you just said is correct.
Just sit back and watch us.
It's happening.
You sit back and watch us happen right now.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe is happening.
That's happening.
Raven has lied to Miranda about things she's never found out.
No, I can't lie to my wife because having to lie means that I have to have a good memory, and I do not have a good memory.
You love each other very, very much.
You know what? I'm happy that our relationship through this screen for you gave you that assumption. And you know what? It's true.
I just choked on my own spit. I love her very, very much. Actually, it's that type of thing I was thinking about the other day. I don't know if you guys have experienced, I don't know if you've experienced this type of love, but the kind of love that is so kind of big or strong that it almost feels scary because it's just a consuming kind of, it's like having such a strong emotion can feel scary because it's overwhelming. Miranda controls you and you like it.
She definitely challenges me, and I do like it. It's not controlling. We're not controlling people. I think I'm more controlling than you are.
Yeah. Raven has, in specific scenarios and instances, but I have a lot of control issues that stem from anxiety. Miranda only eats sweet potatoes.
That assumption is correct.
No, I don't only eat sweet potatoes. I eat sweet potatoes a lot. I love sweet potatoes. Fall back to the control comment. Food is something I can control, meaning I'm a very routine eater. I love my diet. I don't feel deprived, but I can eat a sweet potato every day and be just super happy.
I couldn't do it.
At your aliens, because no one is that amazing. We come in peace.
Not me.
You will have kids soon.
The assumption is yes, we will have kids soon.
You both are sensitive.
She's sensitive.
I'm sensitive, but you're kind of sensitive.
I have my days.
You don't like kissing on camera.
True. I do not like kissing on camera.
I like kissing everywhere. Miranda has helped Raven become more open with her fan base.
I'm going to give her half that credit. I'm going to say that COVID really helped me become even closer with my fan base because I was able to not be at work and actually focus on everyone.
Miranda is more creative than Raven.
Miranda is as creative as Raven. I think that assumption is a better placement.
Yeah, I would agree. Raven and I have different
kinds of creative outlets, and they complement each other fully.
That y'all laugh, like belly laugh all the time.
I wouldn't say all the time, but definitely 85% of the time.
We laugh a lot. We definitely laugh a lot. You guys would talk to a fan that happened to see you in public.
I always talk to the people in public. However, I do not like when people take pictures without asking. It's rude and disrespectful. I will always take a picture. All you got to do is ask, girl, because I got to make sure my angle's on point.
It's true. Then the next assumption, that you don't care about your fans.
That's funny that you have the assumption that I don't care about my fans. I don't think that that's true at all. I really care about them. I understand that the only reason I'm sitting in front of you right now with, to have this conversation is because of the people watching, also known as fans.
I mean, you guys play a huge role in our life, yeah. So you guys clicked right away.
Yes, that's a correct assumption. We clicked right away.
We did. It was pretty click. That y'all secretly judge people, then talk about it when you get home. No offense. None taken.
None taken.
Because you, honey, are correct.
You right, girl. You right. We judging.
But the only reason that we know that we can judge people is because we know we being judged. And don't tell us we're not, because I read the comments. Miranda hasn't seen That So Raven. That is a semi-true assumption in the sense that prior to our being together, I had not seen the show. Raven and I have watched That's So Raven together now. I think it's really great. That you're both passionate, loving, and independent women who happen to be better together.
That's a great assumption.
Yeah.
I love that. Well done. Who wrote that?
Hmm.
You can follow me anytime you want to.
Miranda is the neat freak and Raven just helps out. Incorrection.
Y'all got such low, like, ideas of me. Really? I clean up a lot. I actually am the organizer of the house, and she's the cleaner of the house. Like, I'm the one who will go into the drawer and fold everything and put it in rows, KonMari style. She's the one who'll clean up the kitchen and make sure that it's wiped down nice and there's no cobwebs and the plants are clean. Like, we are very, very, very equal when it comes to making sure the house looks good. So
I would agree with
whatever.
that. Raven is actually very calm off camera.
I am.
She is. She is super chill. You're getting the real Raven. You never got your wedding rings.
True.
However, they are coming. We have found them. It's been a journey. It's taken almost a year. 2 custom orders returned, but we are, you know.
The rocks are coming.
Yeah.
And we'll show them off when we get them.
3rd time is the charm, and I love what's coming.
She's so happy.
I'm so happy. You guys have nicknames for each other.
Yes, we do. We have a lot of nicknames. Babes has the best nickname of them all.
Yes, my nickname is Biggie, but that's like a family thing. But for us, it kind of changes. You're my snuggle muffin baby doll. You should be the queen.
I'm not such a babe.
My crunchy cookie monster.
I'm crunchy.
That you both are free spirits.
Yes, I'm a free spirit. I'm out here. I like to try different things, but I'm also knowing that you got to be careful because you only have one life in this body, and I don't want to mess it up.
I don't hitchhike, so. Our final assumption. You both scream Nicki Minaj lyrics randomly and jam out to her music.
Sadly, no. Sadly, that is a bad assumption. Nicki Minaj is not something we scream out randomly. We might scream out each other's names randomly. No, to be honest, we don't really listen to a lot of music in the car. The last album we listened to was Infrasounds. We might listen to Active Child every now and then.
Elton John.
Might put on some, brown noise or white noise.
Yeah.
But we are creative thinkers. We think a lot. And sometimes when there is ratchet / abrasive music on, it tends to clutter our brains more. Now, mind you, when COVID is over and this club life goes back, you never know what can happen. She said she don't go to the club, but she got to go to the club with me because I'm always in the club. Ow. Yes. Pop it. Not on camera, baby, not on camera.
She won't let me live.
Oh, you can live, just not on camera.
Why?
Because that's mine.
You can do it on camera.
Yeah, but nobody wants me like that.
You guys,
thank you so much for watching.
Video. We had so much fun. I hope that we were able to clear up some assumptions about us. And,
I said you over here popping it and stuff. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Boom, boom, boom.